is going on? Hope everybody is just having a fantastic day out there. We are on the road doing a little road trip today, going to pick up some parts up from our good buddy Mikey J. Well, actually he got them for us, but they are from the Dodge dealership up here, and we're gonna be going to the dealer to pick them up. So we might see him later, we might not, we don't know, but I will show you what they are when we get them. Very, very common problem with Dodge Ram's sloppy steering. This is a cool, very cool part that I will explain to you guys in a little bit here what it is when we get it, but that's where we're headed today. A lot of comments from yesterday's video about the Wilton Vice. A lot of people actually put the link to this Vice right here, which seems to be a extremely good deal. So let me know what you think about that specific one. I don't know. I'm thinking about picking up that one that you just saw right on the screen, but that's where we're headed. This is about an hour and a half trip, and then it'll be dark before we know it. What is this? This guy got a dang bicycle on the side of the highway? What? Sure we add our diesel fuel service. Alrighty boys, here we are, Scranton, I think Dodge's heavy duty truck parts. I'm not sure. This is where Michael told me to go. So this is where we're gonna go. We do what we're told. We do what Michael says. So hopefully our part is in there and we will be good to go. Alrighty boys, we got the new part right here. And it is a new steering box with a new pitman arm. We'll get into the specifics. Right now, I gotta take the new one out of here because there's a core charge on it, almost an $80 core charge. So we gotta get this out of here. We gotta put it back in the original box, and that thing's gotta go in there. Comes with all sorts of stuff. It's an upgraded kit. Like I said, we will get into that. I just got to get this quick so I can go pay the man. So one thing I do want to show you here before I send this thing off, look at the size of this shaft. I mean, yeah, get your laughs in now, boys. Look at that. Look at how huge that is compared to the size of this one. It is puny. This new updated box is just massive. This big shaft right here is big. Yes, I know how that sounds. Thank you very much. Alrighty guys, so we got a new steering box for the drag truck. Don't mind that truck that's still idling over here. Nice truck, by the way. It's probably somebody, maybe you watch, maybe you don't, I don't know, but it's a nice truck. We're up in Mikey G territory, so everybody knows everybody. Anyway, we got a new steering box for the drag truck. I was impatient. I didn't want to wait. Usually, if I'm going to buy a OEM Mopar part, I will find like a online wholesale dealer that is usually cheaper than any normal dealer. But I didn't feel like waiting. There's always some shipping time related with that. Of course, the battery's going to die as soon as we start this talk. But it does come with a new pitman arm, obviously to match that huge, I think it's called a sector shaft is what they call it. A new upgraded tie rod that goes with that, which we probably will not be using, I don't think, because we're going to probably change the drag truck to a really nice, maybe like a Heim joint, really beefy system. But it comes with the hardware, so it's like a whole kit. I'll put the part number up on the screen. So basically, when it comes to steering boxes, 03 to 09, very common to have loose or wandering steering. Even on a brand new box, they're kind of sloppy. They're not very tight. Now, when it comes to options for a new steering box, you can go back with a, you know, O'Reilly's, Napa, whatever kind of part that you want to get, just a factory replacement, or another popular option is redhead steering boxes. Now, there has been some failures, I believe, as of recently, and I'm not sure. Something that I read was the fact that he rebuilds the boxes to a better spec, to a tighter spec. There's still a factory core that he's working with to rebuild these. So a lot of people have good luck. They have really great luck with them. Now, this is another upgrade. This is a factory Mopar brand new unit that they came out to retrofit to those 03 to 09s, and these boxes come on the newer style trucks as well. So obviously much bigger parts in them. Apparently a lot of guys have been having really good luck. These are much stronger, so that is what we're going to be using on the drag truck. Probably if you were to go buy a steering box now, you might even get put to this part number now. So I'm not really sure on how this is going to install on a normal truck. Some people said there might be, because it's that much bigger. The other reason that there might be a little bit of, you know, I believe it is pretty much a directly bolt on. All of the lines and everything are perfectly the same. It's just the fact that that one shaft is much bigger. Again, check into it, do some research. This is kind of what I real quickly did that I thought was the best option. The whole reason why I am up here now getting this now is because it does say that the steering shaft from your steering wheel, that going to your box, it does move over very slightly. Now, on a normal truck, that's probably not a big deal because there's a little bit of slip in there. It's not an issue trying to install it on a different truck. But on the drag truck, we are not going to be running the factory steering column. We're going to be running basically a straight, not a straight tube, but basically a solid shaft going right to that. So I want to make sure the placement of that, and that's all going to tie into the dash and everything. So before the truck goes up to Bob's, I want to put that box on the frame. That way he knows here's the steering wheel. We're going to mock up the seat where I want to sit in the truck. We're going to get the steering wheel in a comfortable position, and he's going to get all that, and then it's going to set, and then, you know, you basically just want to set your 2 points. That way you kind of know what you want to do. So that's the reason. This box is a pretty pricey upgrade, but there's not a whole lot. I mean, what's worse if you'd rather do the job 3 times than spending the more money once and doing it right? So this is just what I'm using. You might have a different opinion, but that's just kind of what we decided, in the direction that we decided to go. So leave me a comment below. Let me know what you think. As always, this would be an awesome time to give this video a big like. Thank you guys very much. And now we're going to carry on with the rest of the day. We're actually going to call our man Mikey G and see what he's doing. I don't know. What time is it? It's not quite dinner time yet. It's not quite dinner time yet. So who knows? Maybe we'll go bug him for a little while before we head back to the shop. Yo, Bob.
How'd you make out?
Successful.
Good. Okay.
The Eagle has officially landed.
All right. Yes.
So what are you doing right now?
Swing up.
All right, I'll swing over.
All right. Bye.
Bye. Alrighty, boys, on the way to Garofalo Enterprises to see the man himself. I'm pretty sure when I had my Razor, I'd come up here all the time. This is right where we would ride, and I believe we crossed over here, and then we went up that mountain, and that's where I might have fell down the mountain. Let's just put it that way. But here we go. We are on our way. I do believe that we might pass a little car wash, pressure wash place. We might have to stop in, give the old girl a squirt down. Alrighty, before we lose all of our light. Let's see if we can make this happen. Oh, of course, everybody. It's packed in here. Let's see what we got. How many deep? How many deep? Oh, there's lines. Alrighty, this place is very, very busy. Of course, we'll give her a couple minutes. See if anybody moves here.
2 hours later.
Alrighty, so as you can tell, the squirt spray over there was a complete bust. We gave it a solid 15-20 minutes, and nobody had moved. They were still there spraying. So we'll maybe hit it on the way back, or tomorrow it's supposed to downpour, or the next day. The temperature is actually supposed to be going up, so I actually have a little bit of a cleaning surprise for you guys. I have a product that I bet you most of you have not seen, and it will change your life. And I have yet to use it just because the temperature has been so cold. But it's actually supposed to rain the next couple days, but the temperature is almost supposed to be up at 50. So I don't care if I'm out there soaking wet while it's raining. I will be washing this thing. I swear. I swear. I know you. I see all the comments, you guys, about that. But anyway, we don't want to be late for bothering Michael anyway, so it's a very important thing I want to be late for. So we decided to pass on the squirt and spray. So here we are, almost to Michael's now. Oh, shut up. Alrighty, here we are. Here's Michael's other truck. Regular cab, 4th gen dually. The Dually. Hello, Michael. What's up, boys? What's up? What's up? Hi, Michael.
Okay, you all set?
Thank you much.
No problem. Have a good one. That's it.
Michael, show people the command center.
This is the command center.
So when you call Garofalo Enterprises,
It's a mess.
that's a good thing.
That's the command
There's
center.
Torque.
This is so
There's Lincoln.
This is so I can watch GREGA's videos on separate screens.
So the man himself. I was just talking about you.
Wish I had my hat on. How's my hair look? I got a cut yesterday.
You got your hair cut. That's what I was gonna say. I stopped at the pressure washing place right up the street.
Yeah.
I bet you people.
No.
I bet you people lose limbs there. They're getting in fights. It's packed.
Yeah,
It's
'cause
packed.
It's nice out.
It's packed.
It's nice out.
You want to show people your fish? Hey, you want to see my fish?
Yeah.
I thought we were gonna say the ones downstairs.
Oh, I could turn on lights. I figured just show them this at first.
Michael has an obsession with fish.
I don't know about an obsession.
You have multiple tanks.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, I don't have an obsession. I only have 3 massive tanks. What fish is this, Michael?
That's a dog-face puffer.
You're a dog-faced puffer. All right, so why for the audience sake, why do you have 3? What's the difference? Is there something different with this one? This one's saltwater?
They're all salt water.
Oh.
I put this guy in that's 220 gallon over there. This is 125. I put him in that tank, but he was mean to everybody. I couldn't return him. I couldn't sell him. So what was I going to do with him? He was going to beat up all the other fish. So I bought this setup used, and that's why I have this here.
So he's by himself.
Oh, he's got an eel.
Oh, he's with the eel.
Friend.
So he's not alone. He's got a friend, but they're just mean friends.
Watch.
This is the mean tank.
Hear it?
He's trying to bite you. Look at those jaws.
Put your finger in there. Watch, you might splash you. The GREGA camera.
Don't you do it. On today's episode, Michael loses a finger, so we can't punch our little keys.
Go to the hospital.
Oh, okay. Was this the Hall of Fame over here?
Yeah.
All right, everybody, put your hash marks on how you think you pronounce this. Hey, they even spelled it wrong.
Yeah, and they put Mike. They put Mike on this
Who's
one.
Mike?
And then, but this one
this
they
one's
put
Mike.
Michael. And this is last year's. So last year, I got 5th in points and Rookie of the Year. And
Rookie
then
biatch?
this year,
Sing it again, rookie biatch.
Bye-bye.
I got 3rd in points and got the Sportsmanship Award.
I don't know about that. You're pretty mean. I'm just kidding. Artie boys currently headed to check out Michael's. Oh man! Wow, that's
Listen, they're junk. I don't know where they came from.
what kind of junk are you putting in here, Michael?
They were like, no, I didn't put them in.
That wasn't you. We're going to check out Michael's pull truck so you guys can take a look at that. Unfortunately, this last year we didn't really. Oh, buckle up for safety. We didn't get a chance to check him out. Did I ever video you?
Just when you were picking up the cylinder head.
Oh, but not running though. All right, so this upcoming year we'll have to get some videos of Michael running. We'll probably be drag racing at some events that he'll be pulling at. So you guys will be seeing Michael's pull truck. So we're gonna give you guys a little walkthrough, run through. It's apart in pieces right now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. But that's okay. You guys like to see that. You see that a lot on my channel anyway. We're very good at taking things apart, putting things back together. It takes a little bit longer. Look at this thing sitting in. Look at this thing sitting inside, nice and clean, away from the salt. What do we got going on here?
She's under the knife.
Michael, do we want to start here on what happened here? You're gonna have to forward me those videos.
Didn't even give the trophy last year. I didn't know we weren't going to run it off, and they were gone before I had a chance to get it back there. So I just sent it back, and they were going to fight it out the fence and get home.
Yeah, Michael, you ever seen those crazy crash compilations where pull trucks get hit in the back with the sled? Yeah, that might have happened. All right, so what are we changing up this year, Mikey? Or well, let's start out. What class are you pulling in?
3-inch smoothbore.
And you pull with the New York guys,
the
right?
Pro stock. Empire State pullers is what I mainly pull with. So we got rid of the factory transmission this year and going with open driveline.
Which is drop box, reverser.
The big rear was already
The big rear's already in it because they allowed you to do that separately, right?
Correct.
And of course, all of the meats. Real wheels. Sometimes I miss pulling. Sometimes. You guys are going to tell me to build another pull truck. All right, what anything top secret here they're not allowed to see here?
Yeah, you're good.
Oh man, we don't want
It's a mess.
to. I like the Band-Aid
That
stickers.
was for the back.
Yeah. Just a little boo-boo. Just a little boo-boo.
Just an old dinosaur.
Just an old 12-valve dinosaur. Big old air-to-water cooler. Fuel cell. Look at all that. There's too much polished stuff on this thing.
Try to keep it nice, but
Big old turbo.
she sweats a little bit of horsepower.
Yeah. So, Kastner's Performance, New York, does all your engine work, right?
Yes. Yep.
So is this coming back out again this year?
This is coming back out.
Oh, it's going to go back on the engine dyno?
Needs some.
Michael
needs bearings.
Michael spent crazy amount of time on the engine dyno last year hunting for 1 horsepower.
Yeah.
But
A couple here and there.
price of the game. Very
Maxed out
nice.
12 millimeter.
Yeah, yeah. Don't listen to a thing he says, guys. All right, so what do we got going on the inside here? It looks like you're having just as much fun as me doing some of this interior work.
The same night you were doing your
Freeze,
your
dry ice.
Your dry ice. I was doing the same thing. So I just want to clean this up. We're gonna paint it and
Make it look pretty.
make it nice.
Make it look pretty, just like you.
So I can look at it.
Just look at it.
Just look at it.
Just look at it, guys.
She's old.
Should we put you in here and make pull truck noises so we can simulate? And of course, Michael does not want his baby getting all salty, like you see my truck getting destroyed. So it's sitting inside here, just looking all nice. All right, so lurking in the background here, we got Michael's buddy Brad's gosh dang triple axle beast here. think he's gonna try and fire it. Michael, shut your phone off. All right, so what kind of, obviously besides a Kenworth, what model truck is this? What year is this?
It's a 2000 T800.
Sweet. And what kind of cat is in there?
That's a 6NZ, 600 horse,
And you
250 foot-pounds.
And you got it turned up a little bit.
Yeah. 18
Nice.
speed.
This thing is sweet. And you said it's got a different turbo on it too?
Yeah. Bigger turbo, non-waste engine.
Single turbo. This didn't come factory twinned, right?
No.
And you
no, this was an earlier.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah, the twins were the Ace certs.
Is it a bigger size too, or is it just non-wastegated?
Bigger.
Oh, okay, cool. So she hauls. That is sweet. This thing is sweet. What do you say, Michael?
Did you get the air dog?
I got the air dog.
All right.
I got the air dog. Michael, they got it juiced up with an air dog.
Yeah, but what did you gain, Brad? A mile, a gallon?
No, what did we get?
Almost 3/4?
8/10? Was it 8/10? No.
8/10, something like
8/10.
that.
About a mile a gallon?
Air dog guarantees half a mile a gallon on the big trucks.
Yeah.
We figured 8/10.
Yeah.
We got. So it's well worth it. It quieted down.
I couldn't even hear it running. It was quiet.
Well, I'm saying the engine. It quieted the engine down.
Oh, okay.
And throttle
Smoother,
response.
smoother, definitely smoother and better throttle response. Yeah, without a doubt.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Sweet.
So it's definitely worth the
money.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like you got like do the math. Like how much when you save that much,
Right.
it pays. The investment pays for itself, and
half a
you know.
gallon on the big trucks is a lot to them.
Even
To
the,
a whole fleet and stuff like that.
And the injector life too, longevity of the injector.
Yeah.
Right.
State speed coming on its way.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, baby. That'd be
5%
sweet.
dampener on it.
Oh yeah, we did a fluid damper on it.
Really? Look at that.
That made a big difference also.
Really?
Rattle as much.
That's cool.
Yeah, it doesn't shake.
You had to pull the whole front clip to do that?
Just tilt the radiator forward.
Oh,
Start
okay.
air pipes.
Okay. That's awesome. And you're in the middle of doing some more
More powder.
powder coating to it. Nice. This thing is sweet. So she's pretty fast for a heavy truck.
Yeah, it'll run 90, 95. It's got 410s. But it'll do 90, 95. No problem.
Yeah. Oh, that's awesome. This thing is sweet. Alrighty, guys. Currently 10:30 now. Finally back home. Went out, had some to eat with those guys. Hung out for a little bit, and now we are back here. Just want to give you guys another quick look at this box. We are going to mock it up and put it in there. I just got done cleaning the 3 bolts that hold that to the frame with our little Wonder wire wheel of death over here. We got the bolts nice and cleaned up. They were a little grungy, but again, the kit comes with this updated pitman arm for this. because obviously the spline's got to match because this massive shaft, like I said. So I don't know if it's me. I swear when I picked up my core and then when I go to pick up this thing it's got to weigh like maybe 5 or 10 pounds more. I don't know. It feels a lot heavier duty. I mean, it feels heavier in general, but it just looks beefy. It looks really beefy. But the other one, I wasn't gonna trust the shape of the other one. We're, you know, obviously knew everything on this thing. Let's just quick throw this thing in, and that's gonna be a wrap for this evening, guys. Alrighty, guys, there she is, all installed. Now, I can say I've been looking at the 05, and also I popped the hood on my other truck, the 08 as well out there, just to kind of look and compare again as far as the sizing. You know what, I'm gonna grab a tape measure here. Alright, so if you look where I'm measuring from the hump where the top bolt kind of lies to the furthest point out on this, it looks like it is maybe just a hair under 5 inches from that point. Let me show you exactly where I was measuring. Basically right here, the part of that frame that kind of humps out. Whoa! The furthest point out on this one is about a little under 6.5. So this thing, I was reading somewhere along in one of the forums that I was doing my research. It looks like, I don't know if they were talking about the fan shroud that kind of comes down here. It's a little hard to tell, to give you guys an exact. I almost wish I was installing this on that truck to give you guys everything that's there, the fan shroud, everything, and see how this box fits up. I remember hearing something, somebody was trimming something because it's a little close. The shaft is close to the same location, the lines are in the same location, but this thing, you can just tell how much bigger this whole unit is right here. This whole piece right here, that thing is huge. But take that for what it's worth, guys. I know people are putting these on 03 to 09, so maybe one of you guys out there has put one of these on a truck with everything there and can report back on how everything is clearance-wise, tight-wise. Maybe in the near future we will replace the front end stuff on the tow pig and we can see how close that is. But until then, that's just a little semi-in-depth review on this thing. I'll tell you exactly what kind of night it's gonna be. It's gonna be a full strength kind of night, I can tell you that. Hey guys, it is time to head home. We are exhausted. We need to start getting this video done for the next day. So we're gonna head home, we're gonna shower, eat, start the night shift here with our full strength monster. I will see you guys tomorrow. Hit that like button before you leave, subscribe if you have not already. I'll see you tomorrow. See ya.